Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm setting myself up for not just one, but two crazy challenges. Dun 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 dun. So challenge number one, not buying a single piece of clothing for the entire year. Yep, you heard that right. No new jeans, no shoes, nada. And challenge number two, stop hoarding anything that I'm not going to use within a month's time, except toilet paper and rice. Because, well, priorities. You might be wondering, why would anyone do this to themselves? Well, here's my story. When I first arrived at UK as a student, even buying a lipstick felt like I was living large compared to my life back in China. I was the queen of minimal shopping, honestly. Basically, if it wasn't a necessity, it's not in my basket. But then entering the age of social media and e-commerce, aka the world's greatest enablers, suddenly everything was just one click away. I still remember days when I had to find a second-hand bike through a local BBS. Oh, who remembered that? Fast forward a few years into work, I was knee-deep into shopping events like the summer sale, the Christmas sale, and heck, even the Tuesday just because sale. That's when my spending spiraled out of control. Sure, I wasn't out there trying to maxing out my credit card before the payday, but at the end of each year, I looked back and wondering, did I really need all of these stuff? No, I didn't. Now I've got much better with online shopping. I've even mastered the art of returns, aka shopping with a free trial period. But the mall is still my kryptonite. I mean, how can I say no to a 50% off sign flashing at me like it's some sort of beacon of happiness? Here's the kicker. Since I became a responsible adult, at least on paper, I've constantly wondered, why don't I feel happy after buying all this stuff? I watched every minimalist video on YouTube, hoping for a magical fix. The one-in, one-out rule seemed promising. At first, I decluttered like a pro, got rid of tons of stuff, and yet, I still feel unsatisfied. It's like the new thing I bought lost their shine the second I opened the package. Tell me in the comments if you feel the same way. I'm sure I'm not the only one out there. So here is what I think went wrong. I realized that the real happiness came from using what I buy, not just from the buying itself. And my definition of hoarding, it's buying something that is going to collect dust in a corner for more than a month. In a perfect world, I should really be buying a new stuff when I finished one. But in reality, I have to admit that the huge discounts in the sale seasons are quite tempting. This is why I set the 1 month rule, just to stop myself hoarding random groceries or clothing or toys more for my son. Speaking of clothes, I'm really curious if I can survive a whole year without buying anything new. I mean, do I really need more? No, probably not. Let's find out together. Here is the thing. We have to really ask ourselves, are we really buying these things because we need it? Or are we just chasing the emotional high from making purchases? Marketing nowadays is like a master manipulator. It tricks us into thinking that buying something will make us happy. Or even worse, make us part of a cool, exclusive group. But here is the hard truth. No object can define who we are. You have to feel happy and content first. No product is going to do that for you. When you are truly part of something, you don't have to prove it by owning stuff. It took me forever to figure it out. Look, I'm not a public figure yet. And I don't need a signature style in order to build some brand identity. Even if I did, it's not going to be the wardrobe that is going to get me there. Oh, and guess what? We're actually going to move into a new flat next March, April time. That flat is going to be much smaller than the ones that we are currently renting. That means less space, less room for unnecessary clothes. In fact, I'm going to give you a sneaky peek of how much space my clothes takes up now. Check out my other video on my capsule summer wardrobe. Link in the description. But seriously, I don't think I need to add anything more to my collection. I'm really happy with the clothes I have now, and I'd rather not keep decluttering just to make more space for the new stuff. I'll update you all in the 6 month and 1 year mark to let you know how the challenge is going. Making this public is my way of making myself accountable. So wish me luck and thanks for watching. Here we go.